Okay, so here we have a 8430. Problem was the main sump gasket was leaking, so we had to lift that off. We pulled the carrier to take off the entire motor at one time. So it ties straight into the block on 4 corners. We extended the legs on the carrier so that afterwards it can be put down straight to the floor without the crank touching the ground. On the top end we've made this adjustable dolly on top. It's starting to thread it bar. That's going to help us to shift the balance of the motor once we put it back. So if you want the motor to lean back a bit, you can shift the dolly up towards that side and the motor's going to lean back, and the same goes for the other side. So yeah, same thing. The entire tool bolts into the engine, so we can lift the whole thing straight off. That's it for now. Let's see how it goes. The dolly's also on bearing runners to make it run smoother, because we've got quite a bit of weight on here. This engine should weigh in the vicinity of a ton without the sump section. Just for reference sake, there are 2 sneaky bolts when taking off 8000 series motors. They are situated, well, they actually, behind here there is a separate carrier unit for the main seal on the back. It sits right in here. That's an aluminium casing which ties onto the block, and the seal goes into the aluminium casing. That, however, is held on down here. There are 2 bolts inside there. Don't know if you can see them. Well, it's a bit dirty right now, but yeah, they are snuck right under there. Make sure you get those, otherwise you'll strip the thread right out of that aluminium casing once you try and take it out. Other than that, nothing special that I know of. Also remember to take out the front 3. There are 3 bolts in front. They are also tucked in right under here. They're quite a bit sneaky as well. And then yeah, just loosen all the bolts and she should go straight up, no problems. On this particular model, so this is where you have to be very careful. This is the aluminium carrier housing for the main seal at the back. 2 holes right there. So you can see that on some models they do have 4 bolts going right through to the bottom of the sump. The sneaky ones I talked about. This one, however, only has the 2 sneaky bolts that go right through to the bottom. I think it's an improvement that they made to remove those bolts. But do check that when you work on the 8000 series, make sure that your model does not have Ford maybe does have these two that go into the carrier unit. Alright, so yeah, on the sump side you can also see they've got the two outside bolts and the two inside bolts that go directly into the aluminium part of the bearing carrier, or the seal carrier, are not drilled through. So, but on younger model, no, not younger, older models, they should still have these two bolts, which you then have to remove from the bottom side. That's that. So make sure you've got or just be sure of which model you have, whether it does or does not have those two bolts. The ones in the front are 4 bolts. There's one right down there in the corner. Some guys tend to miss those. One here. These two you can actually see. The ones right in the corner there are the sneaky ones. There you go.